Alright, so it's a little dark here, but nothing wants me to finish this video evidently, and the light is all jacked up over here, so I'm sitting down. Um, so I lost my shit in the previous video. So I was trying to record, and I already deleted it, so I had to redo the video. But I literally was filming the video for a movie called Carnage Park on my phone, and the door over there, yes, I'm going to show you my messy house. The door over there with the skeleton bag, one of the doors was slightly open. And it sounded like something was in there. So I shut the door completely, and I'm afraid to open it. I'm a big wussy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to deal with an animal. So I'm going to leave it for my wife. I don't know what to do with it. Hopefully she has somebody come over that wants to deal with that kind of stuff. I gotta work. I ain't got time for this stuff. But anyways, so let's talk about this movie. Very interesting day. First, I wake up, try to record a video, and I have to have an emergency bathroom run, or I gotta hurry up and go to the bathroom. And then that happened. Like, I literally, like, almost, I literally had to stop and turn around and could not continue with the video because it scared me that much that something was in there. Hopefully, if something is in there, it's listening. And hopefully it won't make any more noise. But if it does, it'll be confirmation that there's an animal in there. Which I don't understand how an animal will get in there. Anyway, that's like any more bigger than a mouse, to say. Anyways, this Carnage Park movie, I talked about it so many times. I don't even know, like, where to start with this movie now because I've already recorded it, like, multiple times. So let me talk about it. It's available on Netflix currently. It was made in 2016. It was pretty much a sniper, kind of a thriller, kind of a horror type of movie. And basically, what happened in the movie was, it starts out with, you know, he kind of shows somebody doing something that's probably what the movie is going to be about, where he's just like shooting the guy from afar and creepiness. And he starts out talking to the camera, which is really weird. Like, I've never had a horror movie start. I don't think so. Was there any horror movie that started with, like, the killer actually talking to the camera? Being fictional, I would say. And not like a true story or whatever. But talking something about God's country, one of those kind of speeches. And basically what this movie is about is he has this part of the desert somewhere. I don't know where it's at. I don't think they mentioned what state they're supposed to be in, like fictional wise. But he's in the desert somewhere. He's like marked off with like fences and stuff, like certain areas. His brother is a sheriff at a local nearby town. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, they leave it open for a sequel. And would I watch it? Yes, I would watch it because they did such a good job at telling a story. Maybe it wasn't at all interesting because there was a part in the movie where. So let me just backtrack a little bit. There was a part in the movie that was really, really annoying. Let me just go ahead and tell you, screw it. Where there was a girl that he's chasing. Why it's always got to be a girl anyway? Why can't it be a guy? But anyway, girls are more dramatic, I guess. So that's why it makes it easier. My wife's trying to message me in the middle of recording videos. Like, I got to record this video, damn it. I've tried to record it like 4 times now. But anyways, there's a part of the movie where it's like constantly in dark, and all you hear is like heckling from Wyatt, which is the killer's name, I think. Pretty sure it was Wyatt. And I think he's like an ex-war veteran or something like that. So he's kind of going crazy. Like, he has that kind of mentality. I think that's what they're going for. And he has all these places, like, kind of like little houses. He has a couple, I think, little, like, shelters or whatever built. And then some areas where there's just fences and cars that he had, you know, left the victims in the cars, drove the car to the location, just dropped it, or just, you know, left the car there and just let them wake up on their own. and then kind of let them just figure out what's going on, and then he'll just keep watch on that area and watch where they're going to go out at. It's kind of weird. I kind of enjoyed it though. I think it was kind of a unique movie where it was something like, my hand is shaking, I think. but it's kind of unique in a way that it would kind of had some funky music going on, kind of like reminds me of, I'm not going to say this movie reminds me of Pulp Fiction, but the music, the way they kind of selected like what type of music they're going to put with this movie, it's kind of like Pulp Fiction because it had like old, weird kind of music, like it doesn't fit with the background really. It really did. So it's kind of weird. It kind of makes a movie kind of creepy sometimes when it's a horror movie. It kind of is an odd movie, first of all. But the movie basically started with two robbers. And they're trying to do this whole present day, past flashback when they were robbing the bank. Going back to where they were robbing the bank. And it's really annoying at the beginning because I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe these guys are going to stay alive for a while. No. I'll tell you right now, and it's not spoiling anything, the girl, because it happens like really shortly into the movie. Like things happen. The girl is the one that stays alive for the most of the movie. So, because I mean, the movie is not very long. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. So it's actually a short movie. That's one reason why I selected it. It actually, the other reason is it just looked cool. Like the premise sounded cool. Like sniper going crazy in the desert. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like interesting. That's pretty much the premise of the movie. You know, would I recommend you checking it out? Yes, I would recommend you checking it out. It's actually not too bad of a movie. There's a lot of B movies on Netflix. And I think something that I'm going to start doing is, for the most part, I'm going to try and dig into these B movies on Netflix because that's where I'm getting a lot of my views. I went and I looked at some of my movie things. So if I do a movie review, it's probably going to be about one of some of these movies. The problem with watching these movies is I have to watch them immediately when my wife goes to bed, when my kid goes to bed, because or I'll fall asleep. That's just the problem. Last night I was trying to watch Walking Dead and I fell asleep. So how do you fall asleep during The Walking Dead? I have no idea. But it was like, it was a couple days ago. So I had to rewatch the episode from last night, which it was worth it. Just to make sure whatever. But it was all about that one chick, that Danielle or her name or something like that. I don't know what her name is. She's not really that much of a character. She's kind of cute girl, but I don't know. Anyways, Carnage Park. I wanted to call it Crank Park for a second. Not even close to that movie. But Carnage Park, I would recommend you check it out if you're just a fan of movies in general, because this is kind of, if you like B movies and you want to see one actually done halfway decent. Like I said, the only part I don't like is they kind of went into the dark one time, and I didn't really explain it a second ago. She goes into this like mine shaft thing, and she's in there for quite a while. Like, you're staring at the TV, and this TV is literally black for the entire time. And it's really, really kind of odd. Like, you're like, what is going on? And literally, there's nothing going on in the movie. Like, she's just walking around. But you can't see it. You can hear her moving, but you can't see anything. So it's kind of stupid. And then something happens, and you're like, oh, okay. Kind of a weird ending to a movie. The way it ended, they kind of, like I said, left it open for a sequel. They did a whole text thing at the end of the movie telling you what happened. Left it open for a sequel. I will say this, the killer may or may not be alive. Okay, I probably just gave that away. But anyways. It's an interesting movie to check out. It's a B movie. I don't think anyone in most of your guys that watch, or if you do watch movie reviews, most people are not going to review this movie. So, there you go. These are the kind of movies I'm kind of going to go after nowadays. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie review. I finally got to finish the damn thing. So, I don't know how this video turned out. I was trying to stay, but I think I was kind of in the dark half the time. I just want to get this movie review done. Good Lord. But hopefully it turns out okay and you can see me good. I'm behind this, like, I don't know why the blinds, like, it looks like super heavy light behind me. I don't understand why it does that. But anyways, I'm going to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. 10-minute video today talking about some random kind of, it wasn't really a B movie. It was well shot. It was actually a well shot movie. I wouldn't really consider this a B movie. I can tell this is probably like a low budget kind of movie, but then again, I don't really know. Like, it looked like a well done movie. So I don't know how much money was put into this, but it seemed to be pretty well done. Like, if it was a B movie, they did this really good on a really good budget, because it seemed like it was like very high production cameras and stuff like that. There was this really cool like shots of the movie and artsy kind of stuff that you would notice in the movie. So yeah, with all that being said, yeah, definitely give it, if you happen to pass it by, if you're looking at horror movies and you happen to see that title, check it out. Let me know what you think down below in the comments if you do see it. If you go and watch it tomorrow night or some other in the future and you happen to come across my video, let me know what you thought about Carnage Park, what you liked and hated about it. Like I said, the actors really weren't too bad. I don't think they were that bad. I mean, doing what the kind of movie it was, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. I somewhat enjoyed it. I almost fell asleep near the end because the whole dark stuff, it was really boring, and I'm like, come on, what's going to happen? Something's going to happen. Anyways, that's all I got to say. Keep rocking, keep watching movies, and I'll talk to you later.